The St. Bernard is a hard worker known for his loyalty and dedication. First bred by monks in Switzerland, the St. Bernard was used to search for lost travelers trapped in the snowy Swiss mountains. St. Bernards are large, heavy dogs. Adult males stand a minimum of 27.5 inches at the shoulders, and females stand a minimum of 25.5 inches. There is no doubt about it. The St. Bernard is a large dog. The St. Bernard loves children, but be careful, the dog's great size could lead to an unintentional accident when playing. St. Bernards need lots of room and exercise. If you have the space and have the time to exercise your dog, St. Bernards make good house dogs and companions.
Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another episode of Census Show, courtesy of PHLB Radio, Viva Vegas. I love doing that. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. We enjoyed that video about Saint Bernard because they're the biggest dogs, actually. One of the biggest dogs. I mean, it's unbelievable. They're so cute. You know why we have the video of Saint Bernard dog with all the dogs, right? Well, because today is Saint Bernard of Clairvaux, the doctor of the church, the real saint, not the dog. It could be their day too. Maybe that's why those dogs named after Saint Bernard the saint. Because he's pretty popular. He's a doctor of the church. Think about that, right? So Saint Bernard was around since 1800. No, I'm sorry. 1090 to 1153. He was the French, one of the most influential spiritual leaders of the 12th century. And he's also born in a noble family, and he ended up being a saint. He entered the Cistercian monastery and later founded the famous Abbey of Clairvaux, which became a center of renewal to the monastic life in Europe, and renowned for his deep love of the Blessed Virgin Mary and has eloquent preaching. Bernard helped to guide popes, advise kings, and heal divisions within the church. He was also a key figure in promoting the Second Crusade in strengthening the devotion to the holy nature of the name of Jesus. So he is a very popular, and he's also the instrument of all the quotes about love, about the Blessed Mother. He wrote a lot of those testaments, and that's why he's so popular, and that's why they name a dog Saint Bernard. and he's a rich guy. It's amazing. A rich guy can be a saint too. You know that. You just have to go to the right path. Well, there's so many holidays in August, you guys. And for this week, after because today is August 20th, it might be August 21 where you at, to also check this out. National Mosquito Day. You want to say, Sets, are you kidding me? There's also a National Mosquito Day? Well, it's not because of the mosquitoes, they're giving them a prop. No, it's because of prevention. That's why they're doing this. It's a prevention. You have to protect yourself when you go outside, you go to the yard, or when you go picnic and all that. You have to put a lot of spray in your body. But I have to tell you a little story. When I went to visit the Aita tribe in the Philippines, right? Because I'm the darkest in the group. So I bought this ring from Amazon to prevent mosquitoes. And guess what? I'm the only one who didn't get bitten. But the other ones, the light-skinned ones, they all got bitten, even though they had a protection. So there's an advantages to being a dark skin. Let me tell you. But mosquitoes is not joking matter. They can cause malaria. As a matter of fact, especially in Africa, you guys. And it's very, very annoying. You know, why do we celebrate, of course, as I mentioned about Mosquito Day, to raise funds for an anti-malaria organization, and also to donate because it's still they're still studying how to prevent malaria, especially in a third world country like in Africa, in sub-Saharan desert locations, not the whole Africa, but some other that are in the poorest areas, and to learn more about malaria because it doesn't mean because we're in the United States we're not going to catch it. It's still dangerous to get bitten by mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are the deadliest animal cause death and the other animals on earth because they're so tiny and you never see them when they're coming. That's why when you get bitten and you get infected, and unfortunately, it can get serious. So please, and there's only females that bite. Why is it there's only female? I have to think about that one. The male, they don't bite. They're just a silent creature, you know? It's kind of sexist, don't you think so? That only female bites and they breed. They breed a lot. Of course, they reproduce. The mosquitoes need to feed on blood for the protein. Males and females mosquitoes not trying to produce eggs, subsists on flower and nectar. So they go to the flowers and everything. But my God, you know, and they synchronize wing beats too. Male and female mosquitoes synchronize their wing beats with their mates. Mosquitoes aren't attracted to light, if you know that. You don't see a lot of mosquitoes when your lights are on. Maybe that's good that I have a lot of lights. Unlike most bugs, mosquitoes aren't attracted to light, but to carbon dioxide. This gives them the indication that a mammal with tasty blood is nearby. So that's why when you go picnic, that's when they said, there's people here. There's blood around the corner. And there's hypodermic needles are inspired by mosquitoes. And that's how they bite, Their sharp proboscis that mosquitoes use to draw blood was inspired the design of improved, less painful hypodermic needles used in medicine. Why World Mosquito Day is important? As I said, it promotes awareness of malaria. It raises funds for malaria research and treatment. And it reminds us to appreciate scientists. Of course, we better appreciate scientists. They've done a lot to help us out, So please, please, please be careful when you're outdoor. Now, there's another holiday today. And the most important holiday today is the National Radio Day. Yay! Because I love to listen to radio. As a matter of fact, there's a radio station here locally in our neighborhood, 99.7. And I like to listen like in the morning when they talk about cheating partners and they get caught in cheating, and they're really good at it. I like the way the 99.7 plays their music. Also, not 102.9 is also good. This is just R&B station. So radio's been around for centuries, you guys, before all this internet, before Spotify and all of that, So we really need to appreciate, and they're not going anywhere because we need them. We need the news. Could you imagine if there's no internet connection? If we have a radio, you're still going to get all the news of today and everything else that's happening in your neighborhood. The music, you're still going to get the music. So please promote our radio stations. There's events for National Radio Day. Many radio stations celebrate the holiday in their own way. Check it out, your favorite local station, to see how you can get involved in the festivities, National Radio Office promote your favorite station, donate to your local radio stations, pick up a personal radio. I remember in the 70s, they have the boombox, and then you just put it in your shoulder and then turn on your radio and you can hear all and the contest. And Mom actually was involved in her era, right? They used to have dramas in the 1950s. They played the drama in radios. And Mama was one of the artists that was invited to do some of this. Remember, they have to make their own music or their own sound. Like they said, "Oh, you're riding in a horse." Oh, there's a dog barking. You always have some people on the side to make all those voiceover when they do their drama and their soap operas on radio. That was really fun. Those are the good old days. Well, I'm only 25, so I don't know about that. I always say that because I always want to stay in the calendar. But oh my God, this as I said, it's going back. Are some dramas or stories in radio, different stations in your local stations. You know that AM stands for amplitude modulation, and FM stands for frequency modulation. You learn that from we're listening to the radio. And W versus K. Did you know that radio stations west of the Mississippi River use K as the first letter in their call signs, while those to the east use W? Isn't that weird? And then, of course, all Christmas songs starts in the Philippines, they start in September. They stop playing, Christmas songs in September. But here in the U.S., we have to wait for Thanksgiving and Halloween. Hello, before they play the Christmas songs. Of course, you can still hear shopping, good sales, good stuff that's happening in the mall. I think there's still some malls, and then some online shopping sales stuff that you can still hear from the radio. And they're still not out of style, you guys. 71% of people surveyed, that more than 2/3 say that they listen to the radio in their car. I do. I don't play music all the time. I always listen to different stations and what's happening, and then sometimes you want to listen to some of the games, the NBA games, and you're not at home and you're in your car. You can listen to what's happening, who's winning. It was a life-changing technology, and it's here to stay, as you know that. Even though whatever changes it may be, radio will stay. So, and it keeps us interesting in everyday lives, and I always listen to our favorite songs, right? So now stay tuned, because a good friend of mine, I've known him for a long time, and it was so nice to be my guest tonight and to show you this radio still exists, and he's one of the been around as a radio announcer. So check it out. We'll be right back. Oh no. Hello, guys. I enjoyed that video because, it's so funny. There's so many comedians now in the Philippines because of TikTok and not Spotify, but Instagram and Reels. And they're really showing it true colors in the Philippines, man. There's so many comedians now. I mean, just local, just people in their backyard doing all this funny stuff. And they're becoming to be famous. And I just like to share that with you guys. Sorry, I got it struck in there. But let me introduce to you our first guest. His program, Film Radio, because it's Filipino radio. So broadcast live every Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. to the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio World in Seattle, Washington. It is internet-based, and we have listeners. They have listeners all over the world. His co-hosts are Miles Salvador from Australia, Vicky Navarro from Federal Way, Washington. His son, Norbert from Renton, Washington. And of course, I'm not going to say his name yet. And it's truly, Yeah, and their broadcast is and now in 409 weeks old, one of the longest running radio programs in Seattle, Washington. This program starts with a prayer and ends with a prayer. And they even have a film radio jingle. They highlight independent artists, entertainers, composers, singers, and special guests all over the world, from the Philippines, USA, and Europe and so on. The Middle East too, Japan and etc. His son Norbert highlights the Mariners baseball team and the Seahawks football team. And he was the 2023 Seahawks Fan of the Year. Vicky is their community volunteer, showcasing all the resources for their homeless seniors and students. Miles Six and recruits their special guests. One could watch their show through YouTube, Facebook, and I'm not going to say the name in the Facebook. We'll talk about it, and also Miles Salvador and Vicky Navarro. And just look for the current episode. So please help me welcome my kuya, Bert Cowley. Kuya, kumusta?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah. Thank you for having me on your show.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the. I was just telling you a while ago that thank you for being my angel. Because I called him like actually it was just yesterday, and I said, "Kuya, tomorrow is your special day, being a radio announcer, and we want you." And thank God you're available. So, Kuya, tell us a little bit about you. Were you born and raised in the U.S. or Philippines?
I was born in the Philippines so many years ago. Would you believe? 85 years ago. So I'm no, I'm no young chicken anymore. This is something else. I'll be 86 on December.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh, 86. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. We definitely need you to be here till you're 100 because
I
you're an
hope so.
inspiration to a young generation to keep it going, And so share a story behind the creation of Phil M Radio and what inspired you to start this program over 400 weeks ago.
It's kind of interesting because our format has changed a lot. Before we would be inviting guests, just like what you do, and of different whatever they're doing, and we try to just let the world know what everyone was doing, and but no politics. We do not discuss politics or religion. That is one of the basic things because those two topics are very, very hard, for everybody.
Sensitive.
Very sensitive. So anyway, that's how it started. But before that, let me tell you, before I started this film radio, I was already with the Bert and Bebot radio program. My partner, Bebot de Guzman, who already passed on, that was in, 1933, something like that. But anyway, so we were in different radio stations from KXPA to different, like you said, some radio programs start with a K. But this was, with the dial and everything. But now it's different, we are internet based. So people ask me, what dial do I have to so I could listen to you? I said, no, just log on to the internet, look for our, either in Facebook or YouTube or anything, just look for our Phil Radio and the current episode, So if you check my blog, Birds Angels Washington, I got a lot of angels,
You're an angel too.
You should check that out. But anyway, now that we are internet based, we got listeners all over the world, and we pick guests all over the world too, So it's very entertaining. It's very delightful to see upcoming coming or yung mga laos na, we also we also we also invite them, you know, because they like to share the years of, when they were younger. But we are talking more of independent artists. And
Yeah.
my co-host who broadcast from Australia, Miles Salvador, she is the one who really, I don't think how she does it. I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
she is able to find every, I would say, entertainer, songwriter, singer,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how she does it, but she finds it from Saudi to Japan to London, and mostly in the Philippines. And
Mm-hmm.
one thing good about that is the fact that it's more, I would say, networking. That's what
Mm-hmm.
happens.
Yes.
So,
Is it easier now to be a radio announcer than before when we didn't have any internet, we didn't have any Facebook or all of that? Is it easier?
yes, now it is easier. Before, like I told you, with the Bert and Bevat radio, we
Mm-hmm.
had, unfortunately, we had to pay for our airtime. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
This time we don't pay for it. It's all volunteers, love of service. That's all. I don't get paid. Nobody gets paid. It's just the feeling of being able to do something that
Yes.
is good for the community and for our
Mm.
Filipino American community and for all our friends. That's
Yes.
why we always say we open our program with a prayer,
Mm-hmm.
because we ask God to bless all of those who are listening or who will be listening to our program. And then we end with a prayer thanking God for all the blessings and for all of those to be given their blessings also, all of those who have watched our program. So
Oh, so share to us, Kuya, what have been some of the most memorable moments or guest feature on your film radio over the years?
many episodes, have gone by. Like you mentioned, we are last Tuesday, yesterday, our 409 episode. That's a lot of weeks. And in those many episodes, there have been different things that have really brought smiles to everyone, to us, especially to our crew, to our group. You know, when you are able to look at people from different countries
Mm-hmm.
being able to share their music, their talent, you just cannot say one episode or what. It's almost every time we have our show. It is
Mm-hmm.
a pleasing thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's I mean, you cannot just imagine to try to appreciate, whether they're young. Our
Mm-hmm.
youngest was only about 16 years old, up to
Wow.
about like 45 years old.
Mhm.
And the variety of the ages makes a lot of big difference. But we enjoy every episode with
That's good.
our listeners. Yeah.
Yeah, but nothing that really come to mind about the one that really give you like an like oh my God,
Oh,
you
we
know.
had one episode. As you may not know, but I'm
Mhm.
also I was past district governor of the Lions Club
Oh,
International. Yeah. So, and currently I'm just the past president of our Shuttle Between Lions Club. So there was this one episode, like it was during Earth Day, just
mm-hmm.
about in July. So I was able to find this lady who was very, very conscious of our environment, you know, and she was a lion. And as a guest, she was able to show that different things that needs to be done to save our earth, all the environmental projects that could be done, not just by Lions, but by everyone. She
Mhm.
cited, for example, when they had a large tsunami from Japan because of that nuclear problem that they had. It took many months before debris started coming along our Washington state shores. And there
Wow.
were a lot of debris, I tell you. They showed that. And the people really came as one, trying to uh, clean up the beaches, and that was very light-heartening, because
Yeah.
we have to do something to save our earth, our
It's true.
environment, So that was one of the many episodes that I would never forget. Yeah.
So, Kuya, can you describe the role each co-host plays, and
Oh,
how do you all
yes.
collaborate to produce each episode?
Okay, we'll start with Miles Salvador. She broadcast
Mm-hmm.
during our program from Australia. You could imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
And her assignment is really to be able to look for all these diamonds in the rough, the talented, you know, upcoming possible artist or entertainer. So she's able to do that. And like I said, I'm surprised how she is. I know she's very persistent though, you know, when she would say, hey, Susan, I want you to
Mm-hmm.
be our guest in Film Radio one of these days. And
Mm-hmm.
then if you do not respond to her, she will call you again and she will make sure it's either you give up and you say, okay, all right, I will, but she's good. Now,
I
Vicky,
need to talk to her.
oh, she's very good. Yeah, Miles Salvador. Now, Vicky
Mm-hmm.
Navarro, she is our community volunteer. When I say
Mm-hmm.
that, we give her maybe about 5 to 8 minutes to talk about her volunteer effort. And she would show every slide that she's got where she will be during the week. She would be there at the resource fair at this Federal Way building or at Renton Library or Auburn Library. And there would be free haircuts with free food, clothing, free haircut, everything. And not only that, they will, if you want some cell phones that we give away, she will tell you where you could get it, where you could volunteer, and also where you could donate. Now,
Yeah.
the third one is my son. I'm very proud of him. He
Yeah.
being
Okay.
I know you're from California, and my son's biggest nemesis is 49ers football team, and
So
he
why
has
not
a
Seahawk? Seattle Seahawk.
oh yeah, I know they're good. He's the number one fan anyway. But he has this blog. We call it NorbCam. You should listen to that, or you should subscribe to that.
Mm-hmm.
NorbCam, NorbCam in YouTube. And you could see what he does. He has a lot of videos, you know. He sings, he cheers, he shows, in fact, when we were at, because he was the fan of the year 2023, we were able to watch the game, in Las Vegas, the Super Bowl.
Oh
So
wow.
basically, that's what it is. And me, I being the oldest, I just kind of, control the tempo, ask questions, we interview, just like what you're doing, you
Yeah.
know. So, and we have a very good producer, Daniel Bellis of Ranger Avenue Radio.world, you know. And he once we talk about the Mariners, how they're standing, he would flash right away the statistics, where we are, how we are doing, how many wins, how many losses, you know. So we have a very good team, and I'm
Yes.
very pleased with them.
So
Yeah.
in what ways do you see your program strengthening connections among Filipinos across the globe?
Actually, it serves as a, how do I say, unifying force, because
Good.
people tend to appreciate the talent of the Filipino. And as you know, the Filipino has got, oh my gosh, talents all over, whether it is, I guess, in singing, in, songwriting, in entertainment. You yourself, your mom, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Your mom is Elizabeth, right?
Yes. Elizabeth Ramsey po.
Yeah, of course. I remember
That's
the
funny.
time.
Uh-huh. Go
She's
ahead.
very good, you know. And she has sung a few times here in Seattle,
Hmm.
especially at Rizal Park.
Hmm.
I love her because she's so energetic. She's got a lot of energy. But anyway, like I said, it makes us proud to be Filipino when you hear talents, when you see people who are actually, you know, portraying themselves as Filipinos and Filipino Americans. Yeah.
Yes. And we're so proud of you, Kuya, to keep it going because it's so hard to find a radio station right now that talks about community empowerment or not just, as you said, no politics, no religion, but something that we can talk about what's happening in your different neighborhood, especially
That's
like
right.
the other one miles from Australia. My God, because I know Australia is famous for a lot of weird animals.
I know.
She highlights some of those. You have the biggest how is it that spiders and
I
snakes.
got, not talking about the weird animals. Miles even told us in one of our programs that she was driving along the freeway there, and then a kangaroo was right in front of her, and she tried to evade because she didn't want to hit the kangaroo, and she was the one who got landed in a ditch. You know, so we have been, telling her, "Wow, don't be afraid of kangaroos."
And they
But
know
yes,
how to box. They know how to box. If you
oh,
and
and
then they know how to fight.
they know how to
Yes,
carry their little ones.
yes. Yeah, they're very deadly animals,
I said,
because they're not too friendly.
too
They look
friendly.
cute, but they're not that friendly.
Yeah,
If they, yeah, if you
they're the
aggravate them,
boxers.
yeah, they're good boxers though. Yeah. So, Kuya, what are the challenges you have faced in producing such a long running program? And how have you overcome them?
Well, it was very difficult to start with.
Hmm.
We actually, how do I say it? We actually started with Rainier Avenue Radio.world. I was one of
Hmm.
those who kind of was part of the building of that radio program because
Hmm.
that was a problem trying to get all of these licenses, the FCC and everything like that.
Hmm.
And we were able to, work with Tony Benton, who really put his heart in making sure that we have a local radio station. And that was one of the more difficult part. And we just joined in. We helped him. I helped him. We don't ask for any pay. We don't have ask for any, we're all volunteers in this regard. But it was one of the most difficult one to start the program, to start
Yes.
the radio station itself,
Hmm.
and that
Yes.
took a lot.
Yes, that's why we really appreciate you and continue, Kuya. I mean, we really need your broadcasting and as I said, you're a mentor for a lot of young generation out there because a lot of people don't have a lot of time. Everybody's always busy, but because of the radio, they have something to look forward to, something to listen to, music, inspirational words or anything like that. So I just
Uh,
want to thank you so much, Kuya. Would you like to give a shout out to any of your family and friends out there or your coworkers?
yeah, sure. Like I hope I sent them a message. I sent Vicky and Norb and Miles that you were going to interview me on your live show. So I don't know if they got that on time or what time it is in Australia now. You said in the Philippines it's like 12 midnight?
No, afternoon
Oh,
po. 12 afternoon.
12 afternoon. So that
Yeah.
was good. So,
Yeah.
so I like to say just, no, not necessarily shout out to everybody, but just for those who are not yet used to your program, I would say make sure that you listen. And when is your program? How often is it?
This is every Wednesday po.
Oh,
It's a
every
video,
Wednesday.
yeah, a video
Starting at
podcast,
9 o'clock.
9 p.m. in California time.
Yes,
In,
the
yeah,
same in Seattle, the same thing. And
yeah.
I would like to encourage everyone who are listening now, and I will let
Thank
them
you.
know too on our program next Tuesday.
Yes,
I'm gonna mention that, and maybe
yes.
if I have time, I'll keep listening to your program. I
Yes
could do
po.
it because I saw it on your flyer that you have the platforms, which I don't have to be in Zoom. I could just, Facebook.com
Yeah.
at PHI Phil.
PHIV radio.
Yeah, the radio
Yeah.
slash
Radio.
live.
Yeah, it's also a radio, but in Las Vegas.
And yeah, that's pretty good. And you're broadcasting in California, right?
Yes, broadcasting in California. So
Again,
everywhere.
that is the high
Yeah. Us
technical.
Filipinos, we're very creative.
Yeah, I know. All right. Anyway, Susan,
Okay.
thank you so much. More power
Thank
to
you.
your show.
Yes.
To
Thank
that
you.
radio station that you have in Las Vegas. And let's see, maybe we could connect again.
Yes.
All
You
right.
should. Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you so much. God bless you.
Oh, I
And
was going to ask you
happy
one
birthday.
quick question. Do you sing?
Okay, go ahead.
Do you
I'm
sing?
sorry?
Do
Yes,
you
I
sing?
sing, yeah. Yes.
Just like you, as good as your mother. And maybe I will
Yeah.
ask Miles maybe to contact you. You know.
Yes, why not?
Yeah,
Let her know.
you could
I
be
will
our
talk to her.
guest. Yeah. All right.
Sure.
Very good. Well, thank you again. Thank you. More
Thank
power
you.
to you.
God bless
And
you, Kuya.
good night.
Good night. And as I said, everyone, please tune in to Phil Radio. And it's every Tuesday from 1 to 2 p.m., which is Seattle time. Right? So
And it's
thank you.
live.
God bless you. And it's live. So see you soon.
They could listen live, but it is also broadcast
They're sending
any
screenshots.
Yes.
day. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. God bless you.
Bye.
Pa. Take
I'm
care.
signing
Bye-bye.
out now. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sa dapat pinatubo. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa Aita Tribe Foundation. Nagpapasalamat po ako uli sa mga bigay nyo po. Dito po ay lumiwanag na po ang namin po, community namin po. Nuulit ko lang po, nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo po. Ito po. Ay, mas pasalamat kami po sa nagtutulong sa amin po sa Aita Foundation po. Ngayon lang po kami ng ilaw na maliwanag po dito sa Patalapito po. Thank you po.
Ito po yung mga kasama namin, nag-install ng solar dito sa sitio. Dayday. Ayan si Conchal. Ayan si Joseph. Si Goryo. Si Commander Aka. Ito si Kapitan. Ayan si Pangkok. Oh, ayan si Ate Parina. Ayan ang cooker namin, no, si Ate Parina. Ayan, no. Dito kami sa Sitio Dayday. Ayan, no. Dayday pala yung Sitio Dayday. Ayan. Ayan, no.
Mamili-pili ka ba?
Ayan sila. Nandito kami ngayon. Nagluluto. Ayan, no. Ayan yung asawa ni Kap. Ayan sila. Ayun po yung pinatubo, yung may pag.
welcome back. I hope you enjoyed my conversation with Kuya Bird Kauli. I mean, I've known him for a long time. I forgot to mention that actually I was in his station long time ago. It was in 2019. He invited me to his radio station, and unfortunately, because he told me that he kind of lost a little bit of his memory because of COVID. But no, I'm just so glad to see him healthy and still doing the same thing and the thing that he loves to do, which is radio announcement and being a radio personality. But no, this is my second guest. I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm so excited because these are young folks that are very excited about their business. I mean, it's really amazing. The name is Ship Smart PH. That's a cool name. It's a friendly connection in the Philippines. I mean, yeah, in the Philippines and beyond. The Ship Smart PH will bring the Filipino community closer together with friendly, reliable, and personalized service. Whether you're sending treasures to your loved ones in the Philippines or just receiving special packages. Here, it makes them easy. It's easy for fast air cargo and affordable. Best sea cargo options. You know what? I should go ahead and wear my eyeglasses. But anyway, even with pickup or deliver right into your door, and they also there were some parcels to large balikbayan boxes, and they were more than just shipping company. Their customers are caregivers and busy individuals without a car, so they offer personalized driving services to fit your lifestyle. If you need a ride to the airport, a groceries run, a trip to see friends, a weekend getaway, or a shopping day, and they will get you there. And unlike ride share apps, they can stay with you as long as you need. Wait a minute, are they an Uber? I could be competing with Uber. But they're doing everything except, they're putting you to sleep. These kids are amazing, and as I said, their motto is trendy, high quality jewelry. They bring high quality jewelry, clothing, and handbags as prices far below the mall, and as a Ship Smart PH, you're not just a customer to them. You're part of their extended family. Oh, wait a minute. We'll have to get a DNA because, being a family member. And they focus on building real relationships and tailoring their services to fill your needs, all at their lower prices. Ship, ride, shop, smile. That's their Ship Smart PH way. Oh, without further ado, you guys, I think I gave away all the information about this business, entrepreneurs, these wonderful people. Please help me welcome Faith and Jason. Hi, guys.
Good evening.
Oh my God, Lois, you guys are so cute. I'm
Thank
telling
you.
you look like you're really in love. Besides this business. Yeah. So welcome to the Census Show, and thank you for taking my invitation, you guys, because I know you're always busy. I mean, you're doing everything to these customers. As I said, the only thing you don't do is put them to sleep.
Yeah, basically.
Take them to shop. You have to wait for them. I hope there's an extra charge there. I mean, good Lord, that's more than a shipping and handling. But it's share their personal journeys led each of you to become entrepreneurs, you guys.
You first, babe.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jason. Oh, I can't hear Jason.
Oh, really? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Okay, well,
Oh, no, you keep losing. We keep losing you. Is it your microphone?
it might be.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, we can hear you clear, but Jason, he keeps cutting off. Of
Okay.
course, it's live. Okay. Say something now,
Journey.
Jason.
I've been a businesswoman since I was in the Philippines, but I like to talk to people and try new things that helps people too.
Mm-hmm.
How
So what
about you,
inspired?
Ben?
Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I'm sorry. No, what inspired you guys to launch Ship Smart PH?
Oh, the market. We wanted to a great job.
Maybe you can move a little, Di. Can you move a little so that
Okay.
we can hear Jason?
Okay.
Okay, Jason, say something now.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, there you go. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we wanted to serve the Filipino community and saw there's a big need in the marketplace to help.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you still kind of blur. And that's part of being live, you guys. You know how it is. The sound sometimes doesn't work. So, okay, how was your perspective or entrepreneurship changed since starting Ship Smart PH?
Ano ulit yung tita, Char?
Oh, how was your perspective on entrepreneurship changed since starting Ship Smart PH? What was your style? What
our
perspective?
our style is personalized style, tita. We connect to people. We're not just for money. We're for service. I'm a member
Um,
of the Rotary, so it's always service above self, right? So
mhm. So
yeah.
how do you define your success in the business?
Right now it's fulfilling because we are able to help people to
Mm-hmm.
send balikbayan boxes, or if ever they want to send something here from the Philippines to here to the Philippines. It's sending love, for us Filipinos. That's our way of showing love.
Oh, okay. I know because balikbayan boxes right now are getting very expensive to ship to the Philippines, diba?
Yes, and what's unique with us, we could ship from Philippines to the US just for 3 days. And we personally, if you're near the area, we personally deliver it to them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what are the guiding principles relying facing,
Right.
complex decision? Like okay, what makes you decide to really get into this kind of business?
Go ahead, babe.
Oh,
Can
and
we still can we still hear you, Jason? How come we're not having Jason? Do you want to speak Tagalog? Maybe Tagalog it will come out.
We can use the other phone.
Okay.
let me
You want to use your computer? Maybe it might be the computer better than the
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, can you hear us better now?
Yeah, you have to turn off one of them.
Okay.
Okay. We don't see you. Okay, all we see is Jason. We don't see the picture of Jason.
Okay, can you hear us better now?
Yes, oh definitely. I can hear you better. I just don't see you.
Okay.
I just see your name.
Okay, let's put the video on this one.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, my dear. I mean, that's part of life, Work on it and okay, there you are. There you are.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
much
Okay, I think
better.
this works better.
Yes, much, much better. I
Hey!
can hear both of you. Okay, now, so you want to go back to some of the questions,
Yes, let's do
Jason?
that.
Oh, let's do that. Oh, okay. Okay, now, what inspired you guys to start this kind of business?
Oh, well, I was working a job as a property manager doing a good job, but it wasn't the right fit for me. And I've gone in and out of some businesses. And we just realized that this was a great business for us. And
Mm-hmm.
I've always been interested in the delivery business. I had a pizza shop in Los Angeles in the past. And while I was running that pizza shop, I was doing a lot of deliveries and delivering Amazon packages. And one of the owners in my complex noticed that I liked delivery more than the pizza shop, and so the bulk buy-in boxes is a really great delivery business and really high demand and underserved.
Yes, it is. And I'm not sure why only the Philippines have balikbayan boxes that does that. I never heard of any other countries that you have to ship big boxes to the different countries, isn't it? It's only the Philippines and US, right?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
I mean, in your service, that's all you service, right? This the Philippines and the US?
Yes.
Yes. So what is the core mission of Ship Smart PH?
The core mission is to send love to the Philippines, to their loved ones, because that's what is our goal here in America. Usually, we work hard to make our family comfortable in the Philippines. So that's our goal, to send love to them without us being there.
Oh, I mean, it is. It's a love because once they open that box, and I'm like, oh my God, I have all these presents, coming from the US. But I don't think do you service also from the Philippines to the US?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
So
you
some
do?
people don't, but we do that. We could send your packages from here to the Philippines, just not a balikbayan box. We only do like pieces up to 20 kilograms only.
Yeah. I'm just saying from the Philippines to the US. Do you do that?
Yeah, we do that too.
Oh, awesome. But
And it's
not
just
box.
3 days.
Oh, wow. Do you have your own office, right? Or your own home where your office is? It's a home
Yeah.
base.
Our
Home
home
base.
is here in our home base, yeah.
And you're located in LA?
San Bruno.
San Bruno, you're in the Bay Area.
Yeah,
Yes.
near the San Francisco airport.
Oh my God, it's convenient, you guys.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. So, what are the earliest days of Shipyard PH look like when you just started? I know it was tough, isn't it?
It's not tough because we have connections with many people.
Uh-huh.
Like my Sandwave family. Hi to my Sandwave family! And also Rotary. So we do that always to Rotary.
Uh-huh.
So
But
service above self. So yeah.
okay, so who inspired you to do this business besides Jason's story about the delivery? How about you, Dai Fame? What inspired you to join in with your partner?
Because as a Filipino myself, I was inspired by doing this because you know the feeling if you send something to the Philippines. It's a different
Yeah.
feeling. And when they
Yeah.
receive it and you video call, they are all excited. Nothing that's priceless.
It's
Showing
true.
love. Yeah.
It's it's very, very true. Because I think there's only a few companies here that does that, the balikbayan boxes, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, the new one. When did you start the business?
Just last June, but actually I'm doing it before. Just little since I was working for hospitality business, but now we are more focused on this one.
Oh wow, June of 2025.
Yes.
Wow. So
And
you're
we
just
have now growing customers.
so logistics is rapidly evolving. So how do you stay ahead of industry trends and technological advancements? How do you can be ahead with the other companies out there?
Oh, it's our personalized service that really helps us, and our connection to all our customers and serving them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it is really for real with my introduction about you guys that you do give them free ride sometimes, or you of course you pick up the packages, right?
Yeah. So we also cater with services from the airport. For
Mm-hmm.
example, someone don't know anybody here, they could
Mm-hmm.
contact us. Then we could pick them up. And I'm a galatita, so I knew the nice places to take picture, Instagrammable, so we could take them there too
Oh my
safely.
God!
Mm.
Wow. So how do you balance the need of innovation with reality and trust?
Oh,
What
just
kind
by
of
being so upfront to them and honest and just say
uh-huh.
what we do, and he always keeps up with the schedule, not me. So he's very detail oriented. I'm the talking part, sales part. He's the driving part, the other part, all of the part.
I can tell. I think you guys have no kids yet, right?
No.
Oh, that's why you're still smiling and you're doing all those things. Because once you have the kids, there it goes. You know, how are you going to balance the personal responsibilities and the business? That's a lot because
Yeah.
you're doing that right now already, you know. So how do you cultivate talent and encourage professional growth among your, do you have employees though, or you just only the two of you?
There's only the two of us, but we have partners in the Philippines and
Oh.
here, our vendors who help us.
So that's good because when you have employees, I think sometimes then you have to do interview and sometimes you're not going to get along, or I think it's good to start up with just two of you right now.
Yeah, but
know?
we have employees in the Philippines. So when
Mhm.
we're asleep, they're replying to our message. They are the ones who's replying to the messages, so that you know
Mhm.
all night long, all day long, we're available 24/7.
24/7. Oh, right. So how do you listen and to and learn from your customers? Do you get their feedbacks? This is, do you learn from them or you kind of like learn on your own?
Yeah, we cater to their needs, so we don't always have bulk buy-in boxes every day. So
Mhm.
of our customers, we a lot of them are caregivers, and we help drive them to work and from their house, and
And also businesses that want products from the Philippines shipped here easily and no hassle. We cater to them too.
I know when you said you drive them, is that a free ride or that's something
no,
that service? Of
no,
course, you got
it's a service we provide.
service, right? That you provide.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I just said, oh my
yeah,
God.
we provide personalized uh, chauffeur driving.
Chauffeur. Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
okay. That's part of the business. That's
yes,
part of the business. Oh, okay. So it looks like you're a personal Uber also or Lyft, right?
yes.
Something like that. Tour
Something like
guide
that.
and all of that kind.
I know because I'm like, oh my God, if that was free, what happened to your gas money? I mean, you are just so generous, you guys. So, okay, so what are the changes or change since inception? What have been the turning points in your journey? What is the turning point? Are you gonna, this is what you want to be really for the rest of your life, or this is just something you want to do right now?
Well, we're finding our niche right now,
Mm-hmm.
and seeing what we want to do further.
Mm-hmm.
Something we're interested in is real estate, housing caregivers,
Mm-hmm.
renting properties and re-renting them to caregivers, and buying some properties as well.
Oh, okay. So, what advice would you give to entrepreneurs considering a venture in logistics or like you guys? How can you advise a lot of young people like you who want to start this kind of business?
Well, it depends how much you want to do it and your other options. I mean, there's no paycheck, so you have to get all your own business.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be lucrative, rewarding, serving people, a lot different experience from just clocking in, working somewhere.
Yeah, and you have to always to do it with your heart, because that's where the fun goes, and then people comes to you because they see your honesty, they see your intentions. So that's what's more important to us, especially him, reliability. I'm on
Oh,
the easier side.
oh, so he's the one that drives, right? You
Yeah,
don't. Oh my God.
if I drive,
Well,
it's GTA.
that's good that you started this while you're still young, because this is a lot of work. But if you're rich, like in your 50s or 60s, I don't think this is appropriate business for that kind of age. Because I
Right.
know you're, yeah, because you guys are only in your teens, right? No, I'm just kidding, but
Yeah, I just turned 18.
okay, now thank you for sharing all this information because I want you to be an inspiration to a lot of people out there because I know it's not easy to start a business. You know, especially what's going on right now with the economy and all the, the how do you call the one this tariff that's happening right now. So, are you ready for a personal questions, you guys?
Yes,
How
let's
you
do
know?
it.
See how you guys know each other. You know, no cheating, okay?
Hmm.
No
Okay.
cheating.
See your pen and paper. You don't be okay, Jason. You don't look at in front of you what she answered. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So my first
Okay,
question.
write it down.
Okay.
This is fun.
Who said the first "I love you"? Who said
Oy.
"I love you" first? Okay. Don't show it.
No.
So are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, you
Okay.
first.
Okay, Jason. Oh, okay. I said that. How
Oh,
about you? So what happened? So Jason said you did it, babe. And then
no.
I'd like to
Jason,
tell the truth.
okay, so
No.
Jason did say I love you first. Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. Okay, now the next question. See how much you know each other. Okay, what was your first date?
Ah.
Oh, are you finished, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, move
Where's
it. I
where's
can't see.
that?
I
What
think we
did
both put the same one.
Golden Gate?
I put Golden Gate. Yeah.
Oh, you were good. Okay, wow, congratulations. You know each other. Okay, cool. Okay, now the very last question is what is your favorite pastime?
Who? Both of us, or just him or me?
Yeah, well, what is Jason's favorite pastime? And then Jason, what is Fame's favorite pastime?
Okay.
Okay, let me see you, Fame. It look like you're finished. I can see it.
Reading.
Get it
Reading?
closer. Writing?
Reading everything.
Reading. Reading. How about you, Jason? What's her favorite pastime?
I put fashion.
Oh, fashion. Is that true, Fame?
Of course.
That's good. That's good, you guys. See, that's good that you know each other because your relationship is an example of people that work together, not just, being business entrepreneurs, but also you know each other very well, and that really works fine. And I'm just proud of you. I just want to congratulate you and continue your success because, as I said, it's not easy to start a business, especially in this day and age right now, because you have a lot of competitions,
Yeah.
right? And yes. So when is the wedding day?
After 36 years.
Mhm.
But I got the ring, but he said after when we're 82.
Yeah, it's got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for participating on my love quiz. But what else do you guys want to? How do you want to advertise your business? Tell us, our kababayan out there, our viewers out there. I mean, give us a spell. How you want to invite them?
I'll let you.
Okay, to all our Kaship Smart PH, just call us at 530-364-8353. We send from you can send from Philippines to here. Usually it's 3 to 5 business days depending upon the state you are. Usually we deliver it personally if it's here in the Bay Area. Sometimes we get to Sacramento, Pinole, And also we have shuttle services. Just call us, and maybe soon a rental for, because Jason and I figured out that there's many people who's looking for rentals, like Filipino people. You know, us Filipino, we send it all to the Philippines, so nothing is left for us. So they're finding affordable housing with the economy right now. So that's where we're looking for right now. So if you have a house that you want to rent to us, let us know.
Yeah.
And what else about the driving services? That's what, 24 hours or what is it?
Yeah, depends.
We provide personalized driving services on a per needed basis
Mhm.
with a fair price.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh, okay.
any of our customers can reach out to us, and we have a nice van, air conditioned. We just fixed the air conditioning.
Oh, so what is the website?
Ship Smart PH Facebook.
Our Facebook page is our main thing right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they can just connect with you. Ship
Yeah,
Smart.
and message us on there, and we'll get back to you.
Oh, okay. Now you're going to be shown on YouTube. So, because we're also live in YouTube. So this is good, not just Facebook, but also in YouTube. So I was just want to say congratulations, guys. And I'm so proud
Thank
of you,
you.
young folks, and don't forget to invite me on your wedding day because I want to be the flower girl.
Okay, Tita, after 36 years, okay? When you're 100 something and we're 82.
To give us, would you like to give a shout out to your family and friends out there?
Shout out, babe. Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
go.
Shout out to all my Sandwave families, all the Rotarian, Jonah, Ina, EG. Who else? Kuya June. Hello, you're watch. Everybody's watching. And also our customers, our frequent customers are also watching from Vegas,
Oh,
LA, and Maryland. Hi guys.
yes. And thank you, Jason and Fame. I can see who talks a lot.
Yeah, it's me.
Jason is like, oh, whatever. He's so Californian. Well, so thank you so much because I know Fame, you were born in the Philippines, right?
Yes, I was born in the Philippines.
Right. And Jason, where are you originally from?
I was born in the Bay Area.
Oh,
Here
you're
in the
born
Bay
in.
Area.
So you're really Californian.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So thank you, guys. God bless you. Be safe out there because I said there's a lot of crazy people out there when you be driving, and also good
Yes.
for your success, continue. And we'll check with you guys, maybe a year from now and see where's your business now.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you, Tita
Thank
Sansu.
you.
We appreciate you.
God bless you guys. Take
You
care.
too. Bye.
Oh, guys, I hope you enjoyed our conversation tonight. My conversation with Kuya Bird, Kauli. I can never pronounce it right. Kawili, and with the film radio. It's in the Philippines, film radio, and based in Seattle, Washington. And it's always every Tuesday from 1 to 2:30 p.m. So thank you so much, Kuya Bird. And of course, thank you so much for my couple there, for very sweet couple, Jason and Fame from Ship Smart PH. Please support them, our local businesses, So if anything that you want to ship to, or they said they also do Lyft, and they do a lot of things. So just check them out, with their website. And of course, I just want to thank you, my online family and friends, for being with me tonight. But before that, I would like to give a little information about what's coming up. On September 6th, I will be in Las Vegas, because as the president of the I to Try Foundation, I will be representing the foundation. Um, to one of the beneficiary for this fundraising that's coming up on September 6th, A Date with Stage of Destiny, sponsored by the part of the Lions Club. And the performers are a good friend of mine, Josh and Anne. And it's going to be in Las Vegas. Let me see. Oasis Las Vegas RV Resort Ballroom, and it's going to be September 6th. So check it out, you guys. It's going to be a fun night. And now I would like to say, because a good friend of ours left us for a while, and today is his birthday. Today is Norman Landsberg's birthday in heaven. Even though, Norman, you're no longer with us, but your memory continues to light our lives. We will always love you as a friend and honor the joy, kindness, and warmth you brought into the world. So I hope you pray for us, Norman. And another one is a good friend of mine that just passed away, and unfortunately, I mean, it was just so sudden. And he was a very good singer, a very very nice man. And I worked with him one time, and we had a little pilot with the Sansu and Poya show, and he was one of the directors and producers. So, and his name is Ricky de los Reyes. Today was his celebration of life. And unfortunately, I wasn't there because I don't want to see that. I want to remember him, and he was happy and fun to be with. So I would like to say a prayer to a good friend that we celebrated today. Send him to join that, to send him to join our Savior, Ricky de los Reyes, who's gone too soon. O God of mercy and compassion, we commend Ricky de los Reyes to your loving embrace. May eternal light shine upon Ricky, and may he rest in your peace. Comfort all who mourn his passing and grant them strength and hope. We trust in your promise of life everlasting through Christ our Lord. Amen. And of course, today is Saint Bernard of Clear Fox. So I would like to say a prayer to all of you. Okay, so, oh God, homemade of Saint Bernard, a man consumed with zeal for your house, a light shining in your church, grant through his intercession that we may inflamed with the same spirit of love and always walk as children of light. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. So, thank you again for being with us, my online family and friends, courtesy of PHLB Radio, Las Vegas, and my director, Johan Sison, and everyone. I hope, don't forget to subscribe, to share, and stay tuned with us every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. And just tune in your put it on your alarm clock, wherever you are. Of course, in the Philippines, it's 12 p.m. And I'm not sure if we're in Australia or any other parts of the world, but just stay tuned and keep us, tuned in for things that's happening in your neighborhood, in your communities, because we would like to hear from you. Okay, so to go into our Sansu Ramsey Facebook page, or just watch the PHLB radio. Okay, so thank you guys. God bless you all. Love, peace, and joy. See you next Wednesday. Bye.